Hey, welcome to another mission log number 8. This is just a fun way for us to recount God's faithfulness in our life as we continue to prepare for the mission field. We love you. We miss you. Thank you for those who are praying for us and supporting us. We hope that these mission logs are an encouragement to you as you encourage us as we prepare for the mission field. We just want to give you guys a few updates from last month, some things that have happened, some things that are happening this month. It's been a very busy time, but we are excited to be able to share with you guys. The Sunday of June 5th, we had the honor of visiting with the good people of Forward for Christ Baptist Church. We had a great time being able to present our mission in Poland, and we are so excited with Pastor Josh and his family, and just to hear his motivation and his passion to see the gospel spread to the whole world. We had a great visit with Forward for Christ Baptist Church. The following Sunday, June 12th, we were grateful to accept the invitation from Mill Creek Baptist Church in Luray. So grateful for the congregation there, for Pastor John and Margene, as they are continually encouraging us as we prepare for the mission field in Poland. And I'm just so grateful for these pastors and their passion to see the gospel spread throughout the whole world. From the beginning of May until now, our team leader, Ron Davis, he has been in Poland. He moved there and he has been very busy. He's teamed up with the Ukrainian pastor, Maxim, and they've been hitting the road 100 miles an hour, not literally, figuratively, but they've been very busy, of course. Ron has gotten back with us and let us know of the Bible studies he's been able to lead. He's been able to go to different conferences and speak with Maxim. And just recently, we have been in discussion of different church plants and locations around the Gdansk area to be able to hopefully soon plant churches like we have been praying and hoping. And it's just really awesome to see that these opportunities are opening up in so many different directions. Just some things that you can be praying about as we are praying through these different locations of potential future church plants. I just read an email today from Ron as he's expressing the details of these church plants, and he ends the email with, "Get here." So we're just praying that God continues to bring support partners as we prepare so that we can get there as quick as possible. We're thankful for the preparation time and the process as God is getting our family ready for this mission. But man, our hearts are there in so many ways and we can't wait to get there. June 6th through 10th, we were able to have a family vacation with my whole family. I'm the second oldest of 6 kids. Also, my mom and dad was there, and it was just a sweet time, especially as we prepare to say goodbye in a lot of ways as we are getting ready for the mission field. It was a beautiful time at the beach. We had so much fun, of course, full of that Griffith competition, but I'm so grateful for how God's grace continues to work in our family as we had that time together. And if you'd like to check out the vacation video, you can see it here on this YouTube channel. June 16th, a very special announcement. Emily and I are particularly excited to share this one with you. And it has to deal with our oldest son, Silas. And I would love for him to be able to share that with you himself. All right, I'm with my main man, Silas. We're going for a little walk here in the woods, in the wilderness. And just wanted to share some good news with you. A couple weeks back, this isn't good news, but my Nana passed away, and it's been kind of a sad time in our family, but it's generated some conversation with Silas, thinking about heaven, thinking about eternity, and he came to me and said he wanted to talk a little bit more about Jesus. So we grabbed our Bibles and went up to his room, and just gonna let him share the rest.
I went up to my room and we shared a story from the Bible, and I wanted to ask Jesus to be my Savior. And I asked him to forgive me of my sins and just let me be a Christian, and I asked Jesus to be my Savior. And now I want to follow him for the rest of my life.
It's awesome news. It's like the best news. We've been praying for all of our kids, as we prepare for the mission field and as we prepare as a family. But that amazing news of how God's working in our kids' life. So thank you for praying for us and be able to share that amazing news of what God's doing in Silas's life as he continues to grow to know his Lord and Savior. And man, just some awesome news. Woo-hoo. Yeah. Jumping into this month, July 4th through the 8th, we had the opportunity to be out at camp. I was asked to speak there, and it's an honor to go out to Camp Eagle because that, in so many ways, that is the place where God had called my heart and Emily's heart and trained us for ministry. And to be able to go there and speak is and was an incredible honor. So thankful to be able to serve with the Camp Eagle staff there. They do an incredible job. And this week was an inner city week where the members of Shenandoah Baptist Church pay for all of the campers' tickets to be able to go to this week of camp. And it is such a huge week full of prayer and expectation. And we're just so thankful to be able to announce how God showed up and showed off with 25 campers placing their faith and trust in Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. We're so thankful for that opportunity, how God did an impossible and amazing thing. And I'm so happy to be able to share that with you. And this past Sunday, July 10th, we were able to go to Manchester Baptist Church in Maryland, again, receiving an invitation to come and share the mission of what God's calling our family to in Poland, but also just so encouraged by the congregation, how God is already leading their hearts to be able to do missions in Poland. Got to meet Pastor Dave and his wife and his kids, and just, again, be able to be prayed over and have the opportunity to share and to be encouraged. What an amazing opportunity to be able to come alongside Manchester Baptist Church in Maryland for this journey. Now, for months now, we've been studying the Polish language. It's pretty difficult, but just a few days ago, we officially had our first lesson with a real teacher. Her name is Katarzyna. She lives in Poland. And myself, Emily, and our teammates, Nick and Jill, we had our first video teaching lesson with her. We got our course material. We're going to be meeting with her every single week as we continue to tackle this Polish language. Thank you so much for your prayer as we prepare in that way. We are excited as we continue to gear up for our 2-week survey trip in September 15th through the 30th, where we get to go as a team. Emily and I, Nick and Jill, get to meet with Ron and to be able to meet all the leaders that we'll be working with and be able to survey the potential church plants that we get to be a part of. This trip is going to be encouraging, it's going to be informative, it's going to be exhausting, but we're so grateful to be able to go to Poland, check things out before we go as we consider how God is leading our hearts and our lives. Thank you so much for how you are praying in advance. Emily and I are going to be leaving our children here with family, so that's something that you can be praying about as well. But we are excited about that survey trip coming up in September. Now, I spend a lot of time talking about a lot of different things, but maybe you're wondering, hey, Micah, how is your family? How is Emily? How is the kids? So I'll take this time now and ask them how they're doing. So here you go. So how are you doing?
Good.
Oh, okay, well there you go. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Silas, what's the best thing that's happened this summer?
We went to a hotel. We were swimming in the pool. That was fun.
Yeah, kids think hotels are like the coolest thing. What's the best thing that's happened this summer, Edie?
The lake at Camp Eagle.
Oh, the lake at Camp Eagle? Yeah. What's the best thing that's happened this summer, Alice?
Playing with Eden at the lake.
Playing with who?
Eden at the lake.
Yeah, it can. Yeah. What's the best thing that's happened this summer, Amos? He loves the camera. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Again, thank you so much for your love and your prayers and your support. We're so grateful that we get to connect with you in this tiny way. We want you to know, for those that we haven't seen for a while, we miss you, and we're looking forward to the opportunity that we get to see you next. So in the meantime, thank you for praying for us and connecting with us as we continue to prepare. We serve an incredible God, and it's worth following Him in every way, in any way that He calls us. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video.